what's going on, everybody? This is Keeping It Real Fishing. It's winter time here in New Jersey, dead of winter, as you can see by the date that I'm recording this. And I don't know, I just feel like doing fishing stuff, so I figured I'd show you my tackle bag. It's a really good tackle bag. I got it from Cabelas, and I actually got it last year, but I hang on to all my stuff, so I still actually have this card. So it's called the Fisherman series, and it comes with the 7 trays. I forget the size, like 3700 or 3750 maybe. And here's the dimensions for you. So it's water resistant. I've gotten caught in some deluge downpours. Water resistant is a good term because my stuff did get wet, but you know, it wasn't soaked. So it's pretty much it. And I just noticed that now. Outdoorproducts.com. I didn't even notice that before. And yeah, 7 large boxes included. So I got this on sale last year. They were discontinuing it. If you look on the site now, Cabelas, you're not going to see the blue one anymore. What you will see is this one, and I'll just show it to you right here on my computer. You're going to see this one, the Advanced Anglers series of bags, and coincidentally they have them all on sale right now because, and you can see they have the old ones and the new ones, and they're very similar, and these are a hell of a deal. I didn't get this one last year because this wasn't on sale, and the regular price was I think like about $80, something like that, $79, $80 with the boxes, and mine I got for like $35. So I went with that, but these are the same thing except they're just more robust. There's like plastic on the bottom, it's double stitched, I think there's some weather reinforcing. So kind of the gist of this is that I really give these bags a thumbs up. I've had no problems with mine. The amount of stuff that I got in it right now, I weighed actually the whole bag. My bag weighs about 23 pounds, and you know, I towed it all over the place. So stitching is good, nothing's breaking. It's only seen 1 year of service though. I'm just going to give you a walk around and show you some of the things about it. So you got your regular handles, one of them's padded. You have, as you can see, just 2 places to keep things up front. Tools. There's I got all my stuff in here, by the way, so I'm not the most organized when it comes to my fishing stuff, but I know where it is, so that's all that matters, right? In here, you have like one main big compartment, then you have a secondary compartment, a zippered, and then like places for pens. So that's a fair amount of space. The zippers, one thing I like about them, the zippers, they never get hung up, and they're really easy. It always drives me crazy. I think one of the things about the other one is that it's a weather resistant thing here. It's got like a little, kind of almost looks like waxy type plastic on either side of the zipper. And so it keeps the water out a little bit better, but they're really hard to pull. These here don't have that, but they pull easily, and like I said, if it's that bad of rain, no matter what you got, it's going to get wet. Let's see, on top. I really like this bag just for how much places it affords you to put things and what you can see. So places where things are exposed and then where they're hidden. Up top you got kind of like this rubberized netting. It's almost like a fish net, like you would, you know, get a fish in. And that's good because your hooks don't go in it. I can just sometimes lay lures here and like put the hook in there, like lures that I have upcoming or I want to use. And you know, it's not a cloth where it's just going to get snagged in here, so that's cool. And then I just keep random things like for myself, bug repellent, hand sanitizer, a whistle, a lighter, line clippers, you know, small things that are at the ready. Because here it doesn't have a lot of vertical space, so relatively flat things that I might want to get to quickly. Alright, let's look at the main compartment. And like I said, it has 7 boxes, and actually that's pretty much it. I'm not going to show you all my stuff. It's not the point of this video. I keep a couple maps in here. I'm in New Jersey, so you got a Pack-On, Merrill Creek. Actually, I haven't fished a Pack-On in forever. Merrill Creek I go to. On the inside is another cool thing. You got this water-resistant compartment. You got a zipper down here. And I keep actually the New Jersey Wildlife, Fish and Wildlife. Just got the 2013 catalog. You never know when you're going to stumble into maybe a species you're not fishing for. And this has all the state records. And our state also has a thing where it's like they recognize, not the records, but like good fish, like big fish. And I would always like to do that. It's like if you catch a fish over, I think, 6 pounds 4 ounces, you get recognized by the state. They send you a little certificate and a pin or something. So anyway, I fish for bass, but all the records and all the thresholds for what denote a trophy fish are in here. So anyway, that's just an aside. You can keep whatever you want in there. TMI, right? TMI. Okay, on the side you have 2 compartments. You got one large compartment, and the thing is here there's material cut out. So you have, no matter how much, your inner boxes, you have it full, it's not going to encroach on the space on this pocket because you have that material separated for it. And then there's the main pocket here on the side, and then you have a second auxiliary pocket. You can fit a fair amount of stuff in here. I mean, I got one of these things for toothy fish. I got my scale, right in the rain. Keep all my notes, fish caught, lure, time, weight, length, all that kind of stuff. Really recommend this scale. Another aside. So many scales you can't collapse them. Love this Bass Pro Shop scale. It just collapses flat. You got a thing here on the end to put the tail of the fish against. The other ones that are so big. If you have a boat, I guess if you have a boat, that's one thing. All my fishing is done from a canoe, so I like portability. And you even have your knots here on the back. So anyway, this isn't a promo for that. Just showing you how much stuff you could fit in some of these side pockets. And I got extra room. Plenty of extra room, actually. On the back, here's your shoulder strap. It's really nice. It's got kind of like a rubberized, weatherproof thing here. So if this gets soaked and you put it on your shoulder, it's not going to all bleed out. And it's padded, it's soft. Like I said, the stitching here has been solid. I haven't seen any stretching or any rips or anything. And again, I got about almost 25 pounds worth of gear in here right now. Here I just have I have a whole other thing where I keep my plastics, like a little small duffel bag. But I keep some here. And there's a method to my madness, what I keep where. Biffle bugs. Old school mans. I bought this particular pack right here. I had it like up in my attic. I bought this, I don't know, probably about 15 years ago. It's got like all the old locations and address, and ticket on it is like $1.49. Anyway, more information than you needed to know. Same thing on the other side. Large side compartment, secondary side compartment. In here, just again, it doesn't matter what I keep here, but I just have finesse fishing, like floating worms and stuff for drop shot in there. You gotta have one of these, keep your beverage of choice cold. And for myself, it's Compliments of Vegas. Interestingly that they put whiskey, I'm not going to drink whiskey. Well, I guess you could. If you really want to get loaded, you could fill a bottle of whiskey, but for me it's just a cold one. And yeah, I got some other things in there. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Let's see here. On the bottom, you can see it's got little feet. So if the bottom of your craft or whatever gets wet, it's not like this has like a buffer, like one of those like 1 or 2 inch platforms. So pretty much on the bottom, but this is a stout, kind of flexible rubberized plastic here, and you do have these rubberized feet. These are very soft rubber, and this is a slick rubber, so the idea here is that if you have it on something flat and smooth, I'm not sure what, but anyway, it's not going to move around because these feet here will grip. And that's it. That's it right there. So yeah, I really, you know, every fisherman's going to have their own. I mean, there's some people who will look at this, and you can see how big it is. I mean, this is a big thing here. Some people are going to look at this and it's way overkill. It's way more than the lures that they have or they ever intend to get. Other people, this wouldn't even cover a quarter of what they have. You know, they have boxes and boxes and boxes. But I like it because I think it strikes a happy medium. You know, I'm a pretty serious fisherman, but I'm not doing tournaments. And, you know, I'll just show you like one of my things. I got 7, look at the 7 boxes in here. So you can fit a fair amount of stuff. I guess I should show you the size of these boxes. Like, my stuff is not as organized as some, but you know, there's just crankbaits. Here's one thing of crankbaits. I guess I'll just show you this real quick, just so you can get an idea of how much stuff you can hold. I think I'm like kind of in the middle. There's, like I said, a ton of people who have more than me, but you know, this is, if you're stepping up from like a little Plano, one of those boxes, you know, where you open up, it's like a 3 shelf, that's probably where, I don't know, 80–90% of people stop. But for those of us who really like having a lot of tackle, you know, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. More crankbaits, lipless cranks. These are the boxes that came with it. They have Cabelas' name on them. I didn't see Plano anywhere on it, so I don't think it's actually a Plano box. Just for reference, it does have a scale here, going up to 12 inches, for whatever that's worth. The clips are solid. They're a little fragile. Like this one here, I did break. I haven't dropped any of them, so I'm not sure how that cracked. You can see that's like, you know, whatever. But, yeah. I mean, you know how much stuff you have, and if you're looking for a new bag, I really like this one. So I'm just kind of showing you. I mean, you can see I have 2–3 lures in one spot. You know, ideally I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like to have to fight things when I take it out, but I don't want to carry 2 tackle bags. And for my purposes, fishing from small craft, almost always fishing from a canoe, it's got to go in here. I mean, that's it. And lures change, so I'm not going to add any more onto this. I will buy, you know, still new lures, but I'll look and I'll say, all right, what haven't I used or what's never worked? And there's this constant, like, you know, subtracting from what's here and then putting in the new stuff. So for myself, if it doesn't fit in here, it ain't coming. Got some jigs. Random jigs. So right there we're at 4 tackle boxes. Here's one I added. This is not one that came with it. This is a really cool one. It's Plano. It's made just for spinnerbaits and buzzbaits. They really stay in there nice. This little thing they have here where the bait goes in and the arm catches on this top part. You get your stuff nice and organized. It's the only box I have that's really organized. And it closes a lot better. Box number 6. But it just reminds me, there's one other box I want to show you. Jerk baits, stick baits, hard swim baits, some lifelike imitation lures. So again, the reason I'm showing you all this is, you know, I don't know how much tackle you got, only you know that. So you can kind of look at how much stuff I got crammed in here and then say to yourself, oh, that's way more than I need, or, you know, oh, that's not going to be enough space. And then I got a whole nother box just for, I like spinners. One of those things that's fallen out of favor with fishermen, but there's always, I catch a lot of fish just on regular inline spinners, spoons, stuff like that. So that's 7 of these boxes, and I forget, again, the size on these. I think they're, I'm going off memory, I want to say they're 3750s. I could be wrong. And then, that's what I want to show you. The sides here perfectly hold these smaller size boxes. And I certainly don't know the number of these. And I just made this up recently. Put chatterbaits and some jigs in here. Just got those new New Tech jigs. I got some bare ones, half ounce, quarter ounce. I got some dressed ones. Pretty nice stuff. Pretty nice stuff. So anyway, the tackle bag can fit one of these size. I think this one actually has the number on it. No, I don't see it. But I can fit these. They fit perfectly right in the side there. So, guys, that's it. If you're looking for a tackle bag, like I said, there's a sale going on right now at Cabelas. You're not going to find this blue one anymore. But the ones that are on sale right now, because they're being discontinued, you can get the same size. This is considered the Magnum size, just for reference. There's a small, large, for whatever reason they skip medium, small, large, Magnum, Super Magnum. So this would be the Magnum size. And you can get the beefed up version of this for, I think it was about $45. I think it's a killer bag for a lot of anglers out there who have, you know, not a ton of stuff, but they definitely have a good amount of lures. Alright, if you have any questions, just throw them in the comments. Alright everybody, thanks.